Hey guys, Cow here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on the Town Hall 11 again, just because my last Town Hall 11 video, we couldn't really figure out what was the best kind of way to be running our Sneaky Goblin Super Wall Breakers. I've been doing a little bit more testing, and I think the 6 and 3, so 9 wall breakers has been pretty good, making it so that we can bring a lot more sneaky goblins. We have the 4 jumps as normal, but I think having a CC jump is better, and 1 CC wall breaker in case you need those extra troop spaces. I wouldn't recommend doing what I do here and have them pre-cooked. I think the only thing you should have pre-cooked is your wall wrecker, and as you continue your raiding, you should probably add those things when you need it. For example, you might not need the additional jump in some raids, and having that additional jump. Or you might not need the additional jump, you might need some more invisibility spells as you continue to raid, and because you already have your CC jump there, you now have to get rid of it, and you kind of waste those the space there. So something to consider when raiding. So here we're going to go for this town hall here. We're going to ship out this storage here with 3. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. When a storage is quite far away, you should send in 4 sneaky goblins. Oh, we got hit by bombs. Will that be enough? No, I think 1 should be good enough for that one. Here we have a dark elixir storage. I think we're going to skip out on it because that's what... Oh, I guess we're going straight for it. So I'm going to use the invisibility spell here. Oh, never mind. I'm just going to fail it completely. And we're just going to go for it like that. Ooh, can we do a nice double? Nice. We can do a double invisibility spell here and get both of them. So a bit lucky on the split there. Use 38 sneaky goblins, which is a lot more than we would like to. Still kind of working out the Town Hall 11 here. It is a little bit different just because we don't have a very high level invisibility spells, and sometimes your sneaky goblins are going to kind of fail you. So something you need to be a little bit aware of. So this one, we feel like we can hit this one, but that town hall's a bit in the center there. Ooh, nice. So we're going to get an easy snipe here, which is what we want to see. Kind of save ourselves some sneaky goblins and to get ourselves another attack in. Right now, we're mostly going for town halls because we are pretty low in the trophies. So if you are new to the channel, what we're doing with the sneaky goblins is essentially prioritizing town hall sniping to get as many attacks in as possible. We're trying to get at least 7 attacks in per 2 army camps, or we're trying to get at least 6, but usually if we're smart with it, we can get 7 pretty consistently. So that's pretty much the gist of what we're trying to do here. So this one, we could get in there, but I think I don't trust my sneaky goblins to do the right thing here. Here we have a pretty decent town hall we can get into. We're going to be skipping out on the dark elixir, but we are low in trophies, so and need to get up there. So we're going to take a little bit of time here to kind of lose out on the dark elixir, but get some more trophies in the long run. And the reason why we're just sniping out town halls and going for 1 stars is because if we get 7 1 stars, that's more trophies gained than 2 3 stars, because 2 3 stars using 2 armies is 6 stars versus 7 1 stars is 7. And of course, you can go for bases that give you a lot of trophies, but you can do the same with this strategy as well. go for only town halls that give you 30 plus, like what we just did. But we're pretty much just going for whatever we can find. We don't want to go for town halls where it's on kind of in the middle, just because the amount of sneaky goblins you use will be more than you would like to. The more sneaky goblins that you use, the less you'll have for future attacks. It makes, or it's pretty obvious if you put it that way, but it is something you have to keep in mind just to keep yourself on track, not to get too distracted on unnecessary things. Kind of like the first raid we did where we went for that dark elixir. Wasted a lot of sneaky goblins because of that, where we probably could have just put our jump a little bit to the left and saved some of those sneaky goblins for that raid. So here we're going to be sniping out this town hall. Boom. We don't have to worry too much about the dark elixir. Again, just make sure that when you're attacking bases, just snipe out whatever's on the outside. You're only going to be using 1 or 2 sneaky goblins to get there. But when it comes to like dark elixir storages and all that, unless it's directly on the outside, really try to keep composure and not go for those like I did in the first one. Because overall, it's not going to be worth it. The amount you get from a storage is always going to be less than, like if you find a dead base and you can hit those collectors. The amount of sneaky goblins you use, like even then we only got 1,000 dark elixir, but that 1,000 dark elixir was probably only from 3 sneaky goblins, whereas if you're using a lot of sneaky goblins to get to that dark elixir storage, like when we use 30 something to like funnel it all out and go there, you have to consider that all into how much that took to get that. And 30 goblins compared to 2, or 30 goblins compared to 3. With the 3 we got what, 1,000? So to spend 30, you would want to expect at least 10,000 dark elixir. And also if you do this, you get that star bonus pretty consistently. So we're just going to keep on chugging here, finding some bases. Here we have a pretty easy snipe. Again, don't expect too much dark elixir right now. We can only really start expecting dark elixir once we get to crystal. So we really want to prioritize just getting to crystal here. If I jump into this town hall here, I have to deal with... Actually, I can make that invisible. So we're going to just do a quick snipe here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oops, messed that up. Hopefully we can still take this down. Doesn't punish us too hard. It looks like we will be punished a little bit. Not too much though. Only need 1 sneaky goblin there. Here we're going to drop the jump. Hopefully go to town hall. Nice. And yeah. I do have my queen up. We're trying to get her down. That's kind of why we want to find good dark elixir and do what we need to do to get there. But because we do have the queen, we're going to use it to snipe out this dark elixir storage. This one is pretty easily accessible with 1 wall breaker and a few goblins. So I wouldn't be... That dark elixir storage would be a better choice than the first one we hit, which was deep in the core. When it's out there, sometimes you won't find too much dark elixir and it's good just to go for it. But once you start using a lot of resources to get that, it becomes less and less worth it. So always something to keep in mind. Here we have a pretty decent chance of getting there. The only problem is that if you look at all these storages, none of them are separated by a wall. They're all connected. So the chances of your sneaky goblins running around and not going straight for that town hall is very unlikely. And because we're only going 1 stars, every loss is a pretty big hit. You can think of every loss as a loss of 3 stars. So for every 3 town halls you hit, you're allowed 1 loss. And because if you go above that ratio, it's like you want to think of that when you're higher up in trophies. And dang, 1 sneaky goblin almost took out this whole storage. That's crazy. You want to think of that more when you're higher up in the town hall and you're doing some attacks where all you do is go for that storage or go for the collectors and you take a loss. Just know that when you're higher up in trophies, you can do that one time after every 3 raids if you want to maintain your trophy count. If you don't care about trophy count, let's say you're in like Titan or something really high and you're wanting to drop down, then sure, you can drop all the way down to Crystal. But if you're already in Crystal, don't just recklessly drop, so then you fall back into gold. It's not really worth it down here because the grind can be quite difficult. Or not difficult, it's just going to feel worse because you're not getting the loot you should be getting for your time spent because you're spending so much time pushing back up and kind of forfeiting that loot. And it's never worth to forfeit that loot because of how easy it is to get loot. And yeah, you never really want to feel like you're wasting your time. So here, I think we ran out of jumps. Oh, what? Oh, there's a hole there. Okay. We're going to do that. I don't want to waste too many sneaky goblins, so I'm just going to do that. Make that invisible, go straight into this town hall, and go for it. So it looks like we are using all our jumps. We still have 5 what's it called, invisibility spells, and we still have 5 wall breakers. Especially down here, it feels like we never have to use our wall breakers. So I'm going to quickly make another jump here. You can also use your wall wrecker, and I probably should be using that over the jump. I don't know which one costs more, a jump or a wall wrecker, but whichever one is cheaper is probably the one that you want to go with. So here we have another town hall we can hit, so we're going to do that and hit the wall breaker and keep on going. Nice, we do get a tornado trap trigger. I think we will, because we have the wall breakers, I'm going to send in 2 here to go to that town hall. We have our queen, so I'm going to use the queen here to funnel out that gold storage to make it so that we don't have to waste any sneaky goblins on that gold storage. And with the saved up sneaky goblins, if we send in like 3 and use a bunch of invisibility spells, that might be enough for us to be able to get one more attack in and get one more snipe. So we did get that, only 600. And yeah, we got into gold 1, so we're that much closer to crystal, where we can probably start getting a lot more dark elixir. So here we have a pretty easy snipe once again. Let's do a little bit of funneling like that, and then we want to just get the tip here, so like that, so we can go straight into that town hall. We didn't want to use wall breakers there because we didn't want to accidentally open up the elixir storage compartment. We really wanted to make sure that we could go only into this town hall. So right there, that one would be better. Or actually, we could have used a wall wrecker there because it would go in a straight line. So that's why we want to keep both, because you never know when one will be better than the other. But we can't really do anything with 9 sneaky goblins, so that's going to be it for the raids. Let's see how many attacks we got. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 attacks, 2 army camps. Really good. We got a lot of trophies. Because we got 10 stars, that's equivalent to over 3 stars. And you can't really gain trophies at this rate with any other attack, I think. So, but if you feel like there are faster ways, definitely let me know down in the comment section below, just because I can test them. And especially on my other accounts when they get really low, because I don't play on them, finding out the best way to like speed them back up to the correct trophy league is going to be very, very beneficial for people not only just me, to get out of the trophy league that they're stuck in, but also to achieve um, achievements that are based on the leagues. So I don't see it right now. Oh, here. Like if we were trying to get to Masters League, which I guess we could push this account to Masters. That could be a fun little series. But yeah, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. I'll put in the chat how much Dark Elixir we got, but I don't think it's going to be that much. So we're just going to focus on the 10 attacks. So hopefully you all learned something about Sneaky Goblin trophy pushing, and I hope you find success in your trophy pushing, and I hope after you push, you get a ton of Dark Elixir. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.